Hello, everyone, and welcome to another scene for Sept of the Howling Winds Werewolf San Diego. This scene, we have a get a Fenris kinfolk named Nicholas, who has just gotten a text from his boyfriend with his shirt off, and he is very excited to go and see him in this state. So he dashes over and he knocks on the door.
Jesse answers the door with his hair in a high ponytail and shirtless in a pair of relaxed fit jeans, barefoot, still basically sweaty, but not that gross sweat from sparring. So he's got the pheromones going on and all that. And he's got his sunglasses off so you can see those bright blue eyes. And he just holds the door and smiles at him.
He doesn't come in immediately. He takes a second to look him up and down, bites his bottom lip.
His finger will lift and curl, stroking the air as he steps back.
He comes on into the house.
He will shut the door and firmly plant that kinfolk against it, lifting him up, giving him a big kiss.
Oh, yes, he very much enjoys this. He is wearing shorts that are kind of loose fit and t-shirt. And that's it.
Yeah, the shirt's not staying on for very long.
Mhm.
And he'll actually start to, he's never really seen them before, but he can see a couple of Jesse's tattoos right now. The main one that stands out to him right now is that he has a geometrical coyote on his like his bicep area basically, and on his ribs, like kind of between his back and like his side basically, he's got a cocopelli in negative relief, and that's all he can see for right now. And he'll basically just kiss him very, very deeply, his fingers running through his hair.
Well, I will say that Nick is a bit oblivious to the tattoos. He doesn't give a crap about that right now. He is very much focused on the kissing, and he has his arms wrapped around Jesse, and he's running his hands all over his back.
He'll kind of pull him back from the door and kind of he'll kind of swing him around, like to turn around, not himself, like the both of them, and he'll say, "Not gonna lie, did not expect to greet you like that, but I'm more than happy to go with it."
I am more than happy with a greeting like that.
He'll kind of run him.
He's kind of dazed.
His middle finger will basically touch Nicholas's lower lip, and run down over his chin, and down his neck, and across his stomach, down to the edge of his shorts. And he'll basically flip, like his fingers will just kind of almost snap the button open.
He bites his bottom lip again. He shivers.
I can stop if you want.
No, you don't. No. No need to stop.
Really stressful day, so I understand that I might be a little in need of tender, relaxing care. But you're in no means beholden to give it to me. But if you wanted to. His fingers will kind of catch the zipper to his shorts and pull them down.
Nick chews his bottom lip. There's definite desire in his eyes.
He'll slide his pants and his boxers off.
Um, well, now that his pants and boxers are both off, you can definitely see that Nick is very aroused.
He will grin and begin to kiss his way down his kinfolk's body and again plant him against the wall and engulf him orally.
Nick will make noises as you do. Um, he moans and just loses himself into what is going on. He didn't quite expect it either, but he definitely likes what he's receiving. Um, and he'll kind of lay one of his hands down on Jesse on his head, but he doesn't grab his hair or anything like that. He just kind of strokes the top of his head.
You know, his Nick's a little bit softer, so honestly, he doesn't really like push him to do more right now. And he'll just shower his kinfolk with so much attention. Little kisses on his thigh every once in a while, breaking away after a breath because, oh my God. Um, he will at one point unbuckle his own pants and basically he'll kind of look up at him. He'll look up at Nick and he says, "Do you want me to finish you?" Kind of kissing the tip, as it were.
Mm. He thinks for a moment. He says, "Do you want to?"
I want to do everything to you. I'm kind of kiss his thigh. But right now, I definitely want to swallow every drop you have to give me.
Well, then, why don't you go ahead and take it?
His cheeks hollow. It's like the man's trying to suck the chrome off a bumper.
Nick braces himself, and
I
it
mean,
doesn't take long.
just
I'm
the
gonna tell
sloppiest fucking blowjob this man has probably ever gotten. I mean, like a
you.
fucking whore, okay?
Oh yeah, it doesn't take him long. Like
Like,
less than 30 seconds.
dude swallows it like a fucking champion, okay? Like a stallion. Like, just all of it. And he'll like pop free and gonna like wipe his mouth. Like, you are very well hydrated.
You you he can't even talk. He just
Stand up. Would you happen to like My Little Pony?
his eyes light up like a fucking kid on Christmas.
He will
Yes.
drop his pants. Never mind the beautiful Native American erection. He will clap the side of his hip where he has a rainbow dash cutie mark.
And Nick will proceed to squee. Oh my! What? But he touches it.
Oh,
He touches it. I love Rainbow Dash.
you
My
haven't even told me
favorite.
you love me yet, and I'm the one with the tattoo. I can't win. He's joking now. And
Nick will mock pout.
he'll nibble his pout and pick him up. Like he literally just scoops the kinfolk up in his arms and will like kind of nudge the door to the bedroom open and gently place him on the bed. He was gonna toss him on with a bounce, but he was like, "Nah, let me be nice to my kinfolk." And he'll kind of run his fingers through his hair. Do you like my tattoo?
Yes, very much.
I got it for my niece.
Oh, she
That's not my
likes My Little
favorite.
Pony.
Yes, that's not my favorite pony.
What's your favorite pony?
Rarity, duh. Come on. Fancy bitch.
Of course. Yes.
He'll
Mine's.
crawl over him.
I really like Rainbow Dash, but she's not my favorite.
It's Fluttershy. I know it is. He'll just kind of like kiss up his body again.
He gives a shocked face, like, how do you know that?
A grin. I told you I knew what I was talking about. You. As this man
Guess you know me better already than I thought you did.
Goose is fucking kinfolk with My Little Pony. I have reached a new high with my character. He'll wrap his arms around him. He'll just kind of kiss his neck. Oh, what do you want me to do? Kind of trace his fingertips up his abdomen.
he he grins and he is just enjoying the hell out of this.
Tell me something. Have you ever made love to a man?
He shakes his head. Oh, I told you I've only had sex with one person.
Yeah. You might be up for that, or was that a bit much for right now?
I wouldn't mind.
Would you mind receiving?
Can you go slow?
Yes. He'll just look at her like, of course, baby.
Hey, you never know. You gotta ask
You.
these questions.
Well, I stroke his thumb over his lip, and he's like, baby, you know I love you, right?
He nods.
I'd never hurt you. Well, I mean, unless there was a safe word in place and you asked me to. We did go over this already, but I'll just shake his head. And he'll pull out all of the accoutrements for a rocking good time for this occasion. The lubes and all that good stuff.
Oh yes.
Get him.
And Nick fully trusts Jesse, so he's not too worried, but he just wanted to make sure.
And he will indeed take it very slow. He'll enter him slowly and give him time to adjust. And he's done this a couple of times, not like a terrible fucking amount of times, but enough that he knows what the fuck he's doing. And basically, once he bottoms out in him after a couple of minutes, he'll just kind of nuzzle his face to his neck and smile very slowly, and just kind of hold close.
Oh yeah. Um, Nick at first he will wince and not it's not something he's ever experienced before, so it's definitely different. But after a little bit, he adjusts to it and he starts to really enjoy it.
Mhm. And Jesse will just kind of kiss at his jaw while he's rolling his hips and just kind of he's making very tender love to him and just kind of kissing him and showering him with affection. And after a few minutes of uh, rolling, he'll stroke him and please him himself, like with his hand, so that he's not left out in the occasion. And essentially just settle into very deeply making love to his kinfolk.
And Nick very much enjoys himself.
When he after he does climax, and he's basically just kind of panting in the afterglow and kind of pulls out and flops down next to him and towels off, he'll nuzzle his neck again with just this fucking shit-eating grin, like, oh my god, that was awesome. And he'll just
Nick
smile.
has much the same expression on his face.
That was amazing. I needed that so badly. I needed you so badly.
He rolls into him and kisses him.
Mm. He'll kiss him back.
I'm very glad that I could help. And I would very much like to do this again.
Did you get all your stuff packed up?
Almost. Still have a few things, but it's mostly packed.
When you were ready to start moving stuff over tomorrow, right?
Yep. Yeah, I will be.
I have a gathering for the departed at some point. We lost someone.
Yeah, I heard. I'll be honest. My sister's she's upset.
Odd.
She liked him. They just had a date like last night, maybe the night before. She said that it went really well and she had a lot of fun.
He's stroking his cheek as he talks and just kind of watching his face as he speaks. And it's like he's hanging on his fucking every word. No smile.
So, yeah, she's upset. I feel bad for her. I I know we haven't been together that long, but I'd be devastated if I lost you.
Well, if I lost you, it'd be a long time before I took another mate if I even did, to be honest.
He nods.
I still can't believe you wrote me that letter. You you just hit me out of nowhere. Wow. Can we pause for 1 second so I can grab my charger and I will be right back?
Yep.
Thank you, because I still have something to say to him. Hold on.
Intermission.
So yeah, he'll stroke Nick's cheek for a bit and look at him, and he'll say, "So I had a thought." And at first I thought it was crazy, but then I was like, no, 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 it's actually not that crazy. You're just being a jackass. So I thought I'd throw it at you first before I decided to just write it off.
What's that?
Well, I spent all day at City Hall. I was doing some research for some stuff involving. He rolls his hand like step stuff shit, you know what I'm saying?
Uh,
And it occurred to me that you are my mate, which when I took you as my mate, I did not participate that being a temporary arrangement.
no, it is not temporary.
But it occurred to me while I was sitting in City Hall that you and I could get married like normal people. I'll smile.
His eyes widen and his jaw drops slightly. Are you asking me to marry you?
He blinks like he legit didn't think of it that way. Uh, he'll hold a. I think you're due a little bit more creativity than that.
He'll shrug. Honestly, I. It doesn't matter. I would gladly marry you.
And you gotta admit, if you did take my last name, Nicholas Steele sounds really fucking hot.
He smiles. Does have a nice ring to it.
Got a beautiful ring to it. And I mean, we already wear rings. We'll kind of hold his hand out to him with a little bounce.
Yeah, he holds his out too. Yes, we do.
He'll kiss it so sweet and soft.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too, very much. And I don't know. I was thinking about it, and like I said, I was in City Hall, and I was near where they do all the marriages, all that stuff, and I was like, that'd be so nice one day. Oh, I could do this.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, wait. He thinks for a moment, you're adopting Kate, right?
Hmm.
If we got married, then she would then be my daughter too.
She actually cannot wait to meet you.
Well, we better arrange that soon then.
We should. She really wants to meet you. And she's going through a lot right now. I think she could use the support, to be honest. She's devastated. I don't blame her. God damn.
Yeah, I imagine
Actually,
she is.
no, go on, baby.
Oh, he just said, I imagine she is.
Mm. I keep saying to everybody, we never promise tomorrow.
It sometimes takes a loss to make you realize just how true that is.
I'll nod and smile at him. So, I have a gathering for the departed tomorrow, and I have a cleansing in the evening. But between those times, I'm going to help you move stuff over here, and we'll get you keys and get you set up and situated here. And do you want to get married with family and a wedding and all that, or do you just want to slip off to City Hall and keep it
I
between you and I?
don't, I don't want to make it a big deal, but my mom might kill me. So I think I at least need to tell her before we do.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't you tell your mom, and I'll tell my mom, and we'll plan something very small.
Okay. My my sisters and my brother would probably want to come too.
I got some relatives who would probably want to come, to be honest, if I got married. And they definitely want to meet you. I got a couple of aunts and uncles, nieces, nephews, stuff like that. And my mom hasn't met Kate, so she probably want to do that too.
He'll nod.
But just like a little thing, maybe. It's gonna
Or
end
we can just
huge on a boat.
or we can just slip off to City Hall and not tell anyone except for Kate.
We could slip off to City Hall, not tell anybody. No, that's stupid. That's Coyote. Shut up. I just kind of smack his forehead, like, shut up, Coyote. I was gonna say we could slip off to City Hall, we get married, and we tell the family, and we hold a fake wedding later, blah blah whatever.
Yeah, we could do I like that. We could
We can
go actually get married first,
yes,
then after a while we tell people, and then we give them the wedding they want.
exactly. Heck, I'll take you on Monday to City Hall. Now the question is am I going to change my name to Jesse Larson, or are you going to change your name to Nicholas Steele, or are we keeping our last name separate?
I think I'd like to have your name.
It sounds so cool.
It does, and honestly, furthering your line is a bit more important.
Just smile at him,
And I really like the name.
right? Like I am so lucky. Have I ever told you my middle name? He'll blush deeply.
No, no, you haven't.
Exchange. He bites his thumbnail.
It's what?
He chews his thumbnail.
W- One more time. Didn't quite hear you.
Are you telling me to come again because you have to try a lot harder than that?
Uh huh.
It's James.
Blank. So you're telling me that your name is Jesse James.
Uh huh. Yep.
Your parents have a sense of humor.
He slaps his hand onto his nightstand, pulls his wallet over, and flips through it and flips his ID out. And it is Jesse James Steele. That is his name.
Nick is trying really hard not to laugh.
You can laugh, baby. It's okay.
Wow. Oh, that's. I'm gonna have to call you my train robber now.
Oh my.
I mean, you just robbed my train a little bit ago.
It is called Raylan for a reason. I thought one time about getting a Jacob's ladder going up, and then I realized really, really bad if I shift. Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
I'm glad you can picture that actually.
And then a thought crosses his mind when he mentioned shifting. Would it be weird if I said that I was curious about um, having sex with you in your other forms? He kind of wrings his hands, looks down.
Which ones?
Well,
He'll,
there's this
he'll slowly melt up to Glabro and smile at him.
there's this thing among the kinfolk. They talk about achieving the dream, which is having sex with a Garu in all of their forms.
How much do you trust me?
A lot. a lot.
Roll over.
He does so.
You're gonna have to tag this black dog.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know.
He shifts to Lupus, and he'll get behind him, and he will lick from sack to crack.
Oh gosh. And that he will definitely enjoy.
And he will give him a very good, thorough licking, and then hop on and service his kinfolk in Lupus, as one does.
Oh yes. Um
And as he is
I
and as he is there, as he is close to peaking, as his kinfolk is taking it like a man before he dots, he will shift to his bow.
Oh yes.
And just the tip. And as his world reaches new heights and peaks, and as he has probably come once or twice,
Oh yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
his mind is melting somewhere off in Mars or some bullshit. Do you know what he's going to do, Miss Storyteller?
I'm thinking he's probably gonna shift to Krynos.
Gonna fucking shift to Krynos. He will shift to Krynos.
Oh.
And he will give him just the very tip because he doesn't want to hurt him.
Mhm, mhm.
And he'll reach around with big Krynos paw and slam him. Just get that dick all in the hand, like, whee! And then once he's pretty sure his kinfolk's passed out and woke back the fuck up,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking he's blacked out by now.
he will gently melt down to Glabro, check his pulse, make sure it's still going. As
Oh
long as he's
yeah.
breathing and alive, he will continue to service the love of his life. Riding the edge, he's so close, and yet he can't quite. Not yet, not yet. 8 seconds, 8 seconds. So he will flip his kinfolk over to where he is facing up without pulling his cock out. Flip the man over like a windmill, slamming back into him.
He's awake now, by the way.
He'll nip his neck, run his slightly longer nails down his chest, lean down and lick a nipple, making noises and trying to scare everybody a fucking near mile.
Oh yeah.
And
I
then
think
once
this is
his
on
kinfolk
set.
is gripping the sheets, I imagine, and ready to scream his throat clean out of his fucking mouth,
Yep.
he will shift down to Hamid. And he will slam this man like a fucking thrift store Salvation Army drum. And and then, he will go back through his forms and dump a blazing hot load in him, not and all in Lucas. There you go.
Oh my god.
And once he's done, he'll pop out and lick him clean and go back to human and lay by his side, looking at him lovingly.
And Nick is Jello, and he's gonna be incoherent for a while. And yeah, I
He'll
think
pull the kinfolk into
aftercare
his
is
arms.
definitely needed.
Yeah, definitely. Give him some Gatorade. Carry him around for the rest of the night, probably.
Pretty much. He ain't going
So
anywhere.
he'll look at him once he's just verbal a fucking yen. And he's like, was that what you needed? Was that it?
He
Did
just
you
kind of
achieve the dream?
he he nods his head.
Twice.
I definitely have something to brag about.
Brag about it all day, baby. Brag.
Oh, I
You
will.
took the knot like a man. Now let's see you do it. He'll nod at him.
Dude, I I'm not.
I'm not. I'm not doing that without some breath of Gaia's on hand. I don't want to split you clean open, my love. Jesus Christ. My God,
Honestly,
get
I
dirty
think that
sometimes.
yeah, that might be. Oh, I'm not ready for that experience
Nope.
yet.
Nope. You are not getting it in either Hispo or Krynos until I can like shove a $2 chuck up there. Straight face, by the way. Well, as straight as his gay ass can make it, but whatever, you give it.
Yeah, I get it.
He'll just smile at him lovingly.
I definitely did not expect that to happen now.
Was it too
Uh,
soon? Was that too fast?
no,
Okay,
no, no,
you
no,
seem happy. You seem like you were having fun.
no, no. That was that. Wow. Mhm, I'm hungry.
You seem pretty happy to me, but okay. He'll get up. He'll go get him some food. He'll come back. Carefully feed him little bits of cheese. If you ever want, you just let me know. Come like pound puppies or something like that.
Oh my, that's bad.
And now we have the name of the scene.
Oh, I'm gonna name the scene "Pound Puppies." Um,
That broke me. I'm sorry. I'll just smile at him.
I
You know.
think, I think with Nick blissed out of his fucking mind and Jesse feeding him cheese, probably be a good place to end the scene. Thank you, player, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.